Alright, welcome to a new vid. Today we're going to be reviewing every single common fruit in the game. We're going to be going over them in PvP, farming, their moveset, what they're good for, what they're bad for, and just in general what they are. Okay, so obviously first we're going to start off with the very first common. Everyone knows about this common. Who doesn't know about this common? It's Suke. So Suke, obviously it's also known as the clear flute. It's a Paramecia, and it gives you the ability to go invisible. So the first move of it, everybody knows it. You have self-invisibility. You go invisible for 20 seconds on activation, but it sucks because we're not gonna talk about why it sucks yet. We're just gonna go to the moveset, then we tell you why it sucks. Alright, anyways, my bad for getting off track. But next move we have is area invisibility. Here, our move. You go on activation, you have to hold it to in order for it to work. You go invisible, including those around you, and I think you can hold it infinitely as long as you hold it, and as long as you have obviously those amount of stamina, like the needed stamina, as much stamina as you have. So yeah, you go invisible, including those around you. Your Z move, you have invisible rock throw. You grab a rock from the ground and then you throw it, but it has a long activation, which in order which you need to throw the rock, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. And you have to be on the ground to use it, which is really bad as well, since you can't use it like in the air. The next move is that the user next move, what am I talking about? Okay, but the pros, obviously you go invisible, you'll be invisible to other people, and you'll be invisible to NPCs. And it's a good fruit, to obtain, easy fruit to obtain. Not a good fruit, I'm so sorry, it's an easy fruit to obtain. But the thing that sucks is that people with that using Ken, they can see why you can see you when you're invisible, and some bosses can see you as well, which kind of sucks. Not every NPC is gonna be invisible to you or to them. You will not be invisible to every single NPC. The invisible move only lasts 20 seconds, and it sucks because it turns off when someone hits you. Only one damaging move, and the scaling is absolutely horrible. It's so bad, I wouldn't even it's so bad. And it has, of course, no mobility moves. And so yeah, that's the moveset. So now we're going over why it's bad for farming. So for farming, it's really bad just because it's not even negotiable. That is bad. One damaging move, come on, what is that? What even is that? One damaging move does nothing. That's it. Literally no reason. Only thing it'd be somewhat good for is sneak on a boss with your friends, and or sneak on a person with your friends. But even then, it's useless because they can, if you have the lantern, like some people, other people do, they can see the light and they can see your footsteps. And if in PvP, it's even worse because they can see the tick above your head. So there's literally no reason for you to even be using it. I guess the fun fact about Suki is that it's over 1.4 million Suki has been found, which I guess it's funny. Alright, next we're moving on to is the spin no mi, which is also Paramecia, obviously. And the moves, now we're gonna go over the moves. The moves are really good, so the moves basically are, you have your E move, it's spinning flight, mobility move, you fly, 2 stamina per tick, pretty good. Then you have your R move, which is your combo extender, aka barrage. It has 4 stamina, it takes 4 stamina per tick. And you obviously you spin your arms around, you get that combo extender from up tilting, and it does low damage when having low fruit, or low amounts of points into fruit. So the twisted, and then the twisted throw is your ultimate, which is a move where you grab the opponent, you spin them around, dealing some damage while spinning them, so like a mini barrage, and then you throw them, which deals that heavy amount of damage, which is the actual ultimate. So obviously pros, easy fruit to get. It has a flight move, mobility, good mobility. That's great. And if you really wanted to, you can mag dump fruit, and then you could essentially devour someone's health. That's even if it does good damage. I haven't tested it, but I'm just guessing here, but I'm pretty sure you could. Spinning cyclone, obviously that combo extender, and twist throw, combo finisher, pretty good. I've used it a lot, it's really fun. But it's really bad just because it's like spin the fruit is bad, because the spin flight is kind of slow, so you're trying to get out of a combo or something on high health is really bad. You go slow. Not sure if the speed stacks on fruit, but that's about it. So that's spin. So yeah, now spin. Here's the thing: spin is actually kind of viable in PvP. You pair this with 2SS or here. My bad. You pair this with 2SS is super good. 1SS I haven't tried it, but I'm guessing it could be pretty good. You know, you got the combos in there. You got the high and 1 damage. I say it's good, but it's better with 2SS. Just use 2SS and spin. You get that 2SS, man. Oh, GG's. 2 combo extenders. Ugh, yikes. So good, but really cringe. And farming, obviously, nah, you don't want to use this for farming. You don't want to use Suki for farming. Really bad. And our last common that we're gonna be going over, which is, you know, last but not least in the game, the Kill no Mi. You know, everyone knows this fruit. It's like the worst common in the game, in my opinion. Oh, actually, I don't know, because it does give you some mobility, but in my opinion, it's still really bad. Anyway, so first move, you have E, Kilo Rise. Drain stamina going up, drain stamina being in the air. It's really bad. Your R move, Kilo Descend. You know, obviously you go down, and that also takes stamina. And then you have Kilo Crash. Now, I wouldn't have a problem with Kilo Crash because it's a good move. But the thing is that with Kilo, that makes it just unviable, is the amount of stamina that it takes. Going up into the air, you're losing stamina. Being still in the air, you're losing stamina. Trying to go down so you can stop losing stamina, you're still losing stamina. I don't think there's a way where you can just instantly deactivate the flight and you can just drop down to the ground. I'm not sure, there could be, but I heavily doubt it. And Kilo Crash is an ultimate. Its only damaging move is counted as an ult, which means this thing has such incredibly high cooldown, like 2-minute cooldown. Even in the PS, it's 2 minutes. In game, it's horrible. You can't even use it unless you have your ult, which is like bad. I'm pretty sure you can't use it unless you have your ult. Pros, no pros. Literally, only good thing is that it's easy to get and it has good mobility. That's it. Only good vertical mobility. That's like it. No, nothing else. Cons, literally does no damage. Kilo Crash does no damage. You can have so much into fruit, so much into like stamina, but even then, Kilo Crash will do no damage, barely any damage actually. And then it's PBable. Like, you can PB Kilo Crash. Like, what? Like, that's so bad. And as well as the fact that even when descending or using Kilo Crash, you're still using more stamina. So, like, that's horrible. I guess the only good thing about it is that it's good AoE, like really big AoE move, but I still wouldn't, you know, use it. And if you wanted to use it as a combo extender, you can't, even at the lowest point of the ground, because it, even at the lowest point of the ground, because it knocks people off, it knocks people away. Like, it's a knockback move. So bad. The only good thing you can do is just Geppo up into the air. If you have Geppo, or if what? The only good thing is, yeah, my bad. I was thinking like, oh, only good with 2SS anyways. The only good thing is if you have a Geppo, you can Geppo up into the air, and then you can use Kilo Crash and you'll save some stamina. But if you're using 2SS or 1SS, because, you know, obviously, I don't know why we wouldn't be using 1SS or 2SS. Or if you're using like Rokushiki Sword, or Black Leg even at that point, you can get Bo up. You can get Bo up. But if you're using 1SS or 2SS, you're kind of fucked. You can't even use like Geppo. You need to use Kilo Crash. Anyways, I've dragged this video on long enough. That's gonna be the end of the video. We've gone over every comment. If you want me to, I will continue the series going over individual rares, individual legendaries, and individual mythic, obviously. The mythical, which is the only mythical in the game. I'll go over them, like over the builds, farming, what they're good for, how to use them, and everything. I'll go over all that. If it's as good, that is. I don't know how I would even go about this, but yeah, it's gonna be in the video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'm out.